Well, the pressure's off. At least to me it is. A tweet I'm looking at from at Avaholic91, and it's an accurate one. No Stanley Cup champs ever gone 16-0. It's never been done. Never will be done. In this sport, come on. But yeah, the pressure's off. The winning streak's over. I still, of course, I don't. Of course, I don't like losing anyway. But if you're gonna lose, at least you're gonna lose. At least lose because we're being outplayed. It was part outplayed. It was also part biased officiating. They refused to call a lot of shit on St. Louis. It was ridiculous. They got away with murder. I don't think I've even seen the Golden Knights that egregious. But seriously, how do you get called for a penalty when you're being hooked and held by Justin Falk? I don't get that. But and I said this on Twitter, that our loss in Game 2 was 60% biased officiating and 40% sloppy play, and there was quite a bit of it, especially the third period. It was just a mess. And earlier we were kind of falling all over ourselves. I didn't like that either. So I saw the PTSD from Avs fans on Twitter, and I didn't want to think like that, but it did remind me of parts of the series against Vegas last year. But yeah. So, but here's the thing. Here's why I think this is better than that. I think we got it over with. You have to get. Yeah, you have to have a faulty game eventually. That's it. Now I think we're prepared. The thing is, we got to go on the road for the next two, but we'll go back home. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to work out whatever kinks are in our armor, and we're going to have a better outing. It's going to be a different outcome this time. I'm certain of that. But in any event, Blues took Game 1. David Perron, an ex-Golden Knight, he's glad to be out of Vegas, had a great night. Two goals and assists. My goodness. So that's that. And Mikko Rantanen, he needs to get going. I've been noticing he hasn't really been shooting. I mean, what's going on? He needs to get going here. Remember, he led the team in goals, and he has yet to put one in the net. He had an assist, but he needs to put some in the net. I keep saying he's due. Now he's overdue, but it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Yes, yes, I did mean to say that as a tribute to the recently late Dennis Waterman. Yes, I've seen New Tricks. New Tricks was that it was a detective show that aired in the UK for 12 seasons, and Dennis Waterman played on that. He played the best character in the show, Jerry Standing. He passed away about a week or so ago, and of course he actually sung the show's theme too. But yeah, like I said, and like he famously sung, it's all right, it's okay, and we'll just get him on Saturday. Now, a team who's going to be screwed, that's the Florida Panthers. Again, I actually said this. I said this during the Game 7 to Tampa Toronto. I also said this when Florida won the series against Washington. Florida wins. They're going to get beat by whoever wins between Tampa and Toronto because they're not ready for those teams. And of course, it ended up being Tampa who won the Game 7. And then Game 1, Tampa completely dominated the Panthers in Game 1. But here's the thing. I actually expected Florida to actually kind of win Game 2 because I thought, well, Florida's going to be amped, motivated. They're still on their home ice. They're going to be a little bit pissed, and they're going to take it to their in-state rivals. And it was a much closer game, even though Tampa scored first. It was 1-1. It was 1-0. It was 1-0 Bolts after 1-1 after 40 minutes, and it stayed that way throughout the third period. 10 minutes left, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 60 seconds, 30 seconds. And I'm watching this, I'm thinking, I'm watching this in the final 10 seconds, I'm going, well, looks like we're going to get overtime in this series, and I'll probably have to go to another channel for the Avs game, but all of a sudden, Ross Colton puts it in top shelf, and I had to look to see if it went in. I saw somebody go, I went, what? I couldn't believe that happened. 3.8 seconds left. Might as well say 4 seconds, round it up. 4 seconds left in regulation. Colton gets the goal. And, oh my God, I just couldn't believe it. So Tampa took game 2, and I honestly think the Panthers are screwed. I said Tampa Bay in 6. I don't think Florida's going to win a game in this series. They have to go to Tampa for 2. And they have to win one of those 2 to earn a trip back home. That's just, I just can't see it happening. And we all know Tampa's recent track history. Even if Tampa does lose one of those games, remember, they don't lose back-to-back games in the playoffs. They don't. I think it dates back to that first of the back-to-back cups. They do not lose back-to-back games in the playoffs. I think the last time they did, I thought about this too. I think the last time they did was that infamous series where they got completely embarrassed by Columbus, the 4-game sweep. They haven't lost back-to-back playoff games since then. That's how pissed off they were at that embarrassing result. I mean, it's amazing. Florida is. I'm just going to put out bluntly. Florida is fucked. They are. They're not only not going to win the series. They're not going to win a game in this series. Tonight was their chance. If they had won tonight, maybe it would have been a different story. Maybe we would have seen them give some sort of oomph in the 2 games in Tampa, and it probably would have ended up what, 2-2 or 3-1 one way or the other. Now, they're fucked. They're not going to win a game in the series, and it's amazing. Highest scoring team in the league. They've always scored 2 goals in this series, one in each game. And I don't think any member of their top line has a goal. So that's troubling too. So yeah. So I think we just saw the end of the Panthers' run. That's going to be another skid. Now they won a series for the first time in 26 years, but if they get swept, it'll be 26 years without winning a game in the Elite 8. So, man, oh man. But anyway, so that's my recap of tonight's action. It was wild and insane. Avs, we get our first taste of first thing resembling a setback, and Florida is done. They're done. So tomorrow is game 2 of the other series. Game 2, Hurricanes and Rangers. Canes up 1-0. But the Rangers are going to look for payback, and Igor Shesterkin's ready. And then game 2 of the Battle of Alberta. I'm gonna predict something. I'm just gonna predict it. Somebody's gonna win 1-0, because no way are we getting that offensive show again. It will be nice. It will be really something that we did, but I don't see that happening again. I don't even see 6-4 happening. I think something tells me it's going to be 1-0, maybe in overtime. I wouldn't be surprised. But that's tomorrow. Saturday is game 3. Avs Blues. Scene shifts to St. Louis, even at 1. That's going to be the only game of the evening, because the other 3 series will take place. The other 3 series have their game 3s on Sunday, the 22nd, and they'll be at MSG for the Metro Series, Edmonton for the Pacific Series, and Tampa Bay for the Atlantic Series. So that's the schedule. So again, game 2 Metro and Pacific tomorrow, game 3 Central Saturday, game 3 Atlantic, Metro, Pacific Sunday. So that's what we have to look forward to in the next 3 days as my recap of tonight's action. If you like this video, click the like button, click subscribe if you want more. I'll be back tomorrow to recap those other game 2s So stay tuned.